You're the man, Eric. Single coil, humbucker, humbucker. Way ahead of your time. Yo. Yeah, man. I'm working on it right now as we speak. Uber heavy, man. Yeah. You know, dude, I bring the metal. Super heavy. That's all I'm into. What? Yeah. Drop B. Drop B tuning on a 6-string. Drop A flat. No. B standard. No. E standard. No. D standard. No. Drop A. No. What? Time for a new one. Well, this day never gets old, and that's new guitar day. Unfortunately, my external microphone on the camera ended up breaking of all days yesterday, so I'm gonna not flap my yapper so much because the audio is gonna be pretty bad. So I guess this will be more of like a visual thing, but let's open this fine Music Man guitar up and see what we got.
Supposed to be very good with a knife.
Alright, like I said, this never gets old. This is number 6, and I guess pretty fitting is that number 6 is a 6-string and not a 7-string. And you know, this one, actually, I was supposed to have this a few months ago, but like all of you, you know, we've all been dealing with the pandemic, and you know, production slowed down considerably out in California. They had a lot of strict, you know, regulations, just like we did here in New York. But here it is, a few months later than expected, but still just as excited, and can't wait to see it, can't wait to play it, can't wait to show it to you guys. So here we go. Wow. All right, here it is. So this is a little bit different than what I typically get, which, I mean, probably since like the late 80s, it's like all I've gotten were you know, basically these kind of real exotic woods with you know, see-through finishes, clear coats, so that you can see the wood grain. But as you can see, this is completely different. I know the lighting is probably not the greatest, but this is basically a matte black finish, and it's the stealth model. They call this a stealth for obvious reasons. I mean, it's just 100% black on black, including an ebony fretboard. So just take a look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. Now this is the traditional Petrucci, which has the forearm scoop here. That's kind of new for me as well. So yeah, man, it's beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to hear this one. So not that you ever really need a true reason to get another guitar in your collection. There was a reason for me wanting to get this one and set up a little bit differently. So I had just done some tracks with Disciples of Verity, which by the time this video posts, the album will be out, so make sure you get Disciples of Verity. It's going to be a sick album. Corey Glover, Jeff Loomis. I mean, it's an amazing album. And my brother George Pond, who is the brains behind the band and basically wrote all the music. He's amazing. But anyway, he actually hooked me up with another band out of South Jersey called Swim the Current, and they're working on an album right now, and asked me to contribute some tracks to their music. And you know, so I spoke with Greg, who's he's kind of like the founder of the band and the principal songwriter, and spoke with him and said I was very interested, loved the music, and just started asking questions about what they tune to, because I thought it was 7 strings when I heard it, and he's like, no, we play 6 strings and we tune to drop B, and I was like, oh yeah, I got you covered. When in reality, none of my guitars were ever set up for drop B, and I use a ton of different tunings, but I've never used drop B my whole entire life. So it was a good excuse to get a new guitar. So this one is set up for drop B tuning. So with that, I use a heavier gauge string. I've always used the Cobalts, which I love since these came out. I mean, if you haven't tried Cobalts, I mean, it's unbelievable when you compare them side by side. The clarity, the output is totally superior with Cobalt. So these are a little bit heavier gauge. They're basically like heavy bottoms and light tops. So they basically go 10 to 52, and that's what I have on here. And again, it's tuned to drop B. In terms of the electronics, they're pretty much identical to all my other guitars. There's a Crunch Lab pickup, DiMarzio Crunch Lab in the bridge, a liquefier, DiMarzio liquefier in the neck. Volume. It's got a the push-pull tone to split the coils, and then the piezo, which piezo is just piezo, however you announce it. I mean, to me, it's Italian for amazing clean tone. Because when you put it in this middle position and you blend the magnetics with the piezo, it's just the most incredible clean tones ever. Oh, one other thing I forgot to say while I'm saying that. Another thing that's different about this, a little bit heavier tones in that it's a basswood body. A lot of the actually all the BFRs that I have, they have like a mahogany tone block there and quilted maple tops, so it's a little bit different tonality wise. Let's plug this in and see what it can do. So no surprises there. Sounds amazing, plays amazing, and I think looks amazing. One mistake that I did make earlier is I said that, like the BFRs, this had the push-pull coil tap in the tone control, but that feature is only on the BFRs. That's considered kind of like a custom feature. So this is just a traditional 3-way selector. So you've got the bridge, the middle, which is a combination, and then the neck, and then this again has the piezo, so all the way up is piezo, however you want to say it. Middle is a blend of the piezo and the magnetics, and then straight down is just 100% magnetic. So there it is. I hope you guys go out and test one of these out for yourself if you haven't already, and I'm sure you'll be just as happy with them as that I am. And again, just want to thank Derek Brooks and Eric Lacavara, the whole family over at Ernie Ball Music Man, for all the years of support. And please go check out my page, Joe Gareri at Bandcamp, joegareri.com. Also check out Disciples of Verity, and coming soon, Swim the Current. I'll keep you posted on that. And yeah, that's about it. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'd greatly appreciate that. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you soon.